Cheers everyone, thanks for joining me for another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. If you know, ignore. If it's the first time, thank you for joining us, like I say. Now we have another one of those beers that I got in that jammy box from Beer Merchants. It's a 35p beer. Probably shouldn't be 35p a beer. Well, I know it shouldn't be 35p a beer. So I've had a bargain, and what we've got is a beer that is from a brewery that I've never heard of from before. So it's a new one for me, a new one for the channel, and it's from Drop Project. And this is a can of their Flow American Pale Ale, coming in at 5.2%. It's a snazzy old bright looking can. They're out of Mitcham, by the way. What does it say on here? Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, oats, hops and yeast. Vegan friendly, hops fade fast, store below 6 degrees, which is what has happened. The hop profile is Cascade and Citra. And the date on this, because most of the beers that I had in there, or an awful lot of them, yeah, most of them, were past their best. This is just inside. The best before is the 19th of this month, so we are getting one that is still in date. So, All the Beer No Idea glass at the ready. Don't know if you can see that, probably not, no, never mind. So, let's get this cracked open and see what we get. It's been an awful day where I am. It's been chucking it down, but the sun is out. It's had a little bit of a flyer, hasn't gone anywhere for a change. Be interesting to see what this is like, because like I said, I've never had nothing from these guys. And it doesn't look like I've cleaned my glass very well yet again. Or can I blame the missus for that? Probably not. A few bubbles sticking to it, but we'll sort that out. So, give her a quick taparoonie. There we go. Beer in a glass. Let me get that on, because I like looking at that. It's hazy, sort of. For me, it looks more amber on the screen. I've got light coming through it, so it's more of a hazy sort of dark sort of lemon colour to me. We got quite a spacious finger of white head on top. Don't know how long that's going to last. It is hanging around, but it does look like it's got that sort of head that might disappear. So, let's crack on, get the old nostrils in there and see what we get on the nose. It's quite pleasant. On the nose, there's a malty caramel sort of feel to it. Caramel toffee, I'd say more toffee. A malty caramel for me. There's a little bit of pine on the nose. A little bit fruity. Nice little hoppy tang. I mean, it's got that typical sort of American pale ale sort of aroma in it. Smells all right, can't knock it. So let's stop sniffing and get down to some tasting. Cheers. Yeah. Before I get on to the actual review, let's crack on with the body and everything. The body and the bad, it is quite light. They are known for being a little bit lighter, the American pale ales. But it's not bad. It feels heavier in the mouth, but glides down like a light beer. It is quite sprightly, shall we say, in the mouth. It's got quite a bit of carbonation there. Not the smoothest or softest, to be honest, because that fizz does come through on the back end. Taste wise, there's a lovely sort of caramel toffee malty note in this, and it just keeps coming. It does get it more on the back end, but let's take a slurp anyway. Fruity, not massively fruity, more floral than fruity, I would say. Maltiness in there with a little bit of sweet sort of caramel kind of thing going on. Lovely bit of pine, a little bit resinous. 5.2%. think that's drinking bang on. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, you know, it depends on the style, doesn't it? Like anyone. If you like the style of beer, you're going to enjoy it generally if the beer is good. If you're not into American Pale Ales, might not be your thing. But I've got to admit, I'm finding American Pale Ales much better than sort of, I kind of compare them a little bit to our sort of session IPAs, that some of the ones, just session IPAs, I find them a bit bland and boring. The American Pale Ales seem to have a little bit more about them. Yeah, they're probably a little bit stronger than the session Pale Ales and that. But I think it's pretty decent, this. I mean, it does everything that it should be doing. It drinks well. Drinks nice and easy. And I do like that little malty caramel note, along with that little bit of pine. I do like that. It's clean. It's crisp. It is refreshing. Wrong time of year now, really, to be drinking it. But I think that's a decent drop. And like I say, first time for me for trying a drop project beer out of Mitcham. But it certainly got me taking notice, because I think they've done a decent job of that. So Drop Project's Flow American Pale Ale coming in at 5.2%. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's decent enough. Are there better out there? No doubt there probably are, but there's probably a damn sight more that are worse than that. But yeah, I'd recommend giving it a go. So if you see it, pick it up. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Quickly before we go, brand new keg coming up later on, not sure what time. Camden Hells for the Perfect Draft Pro. So keep an eye out for that. I've also got Ghost Ship that turned up today from Adnams. So that'll probably be coming tomorrow. So we've got a couple of Perfect Draft reviews coming up. And that's it. Lots of ers in this. So let's stop doing that. Let's just say thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment on... I'm doing the ers again. Don't forget to comment on that post and type in "count me in." Try and get a chance of winning some beer. I'm going to shut up. Thanks for watching. See you on my next one. Cheers.